What up, people? Pushing Wild Black here with Pushing Wild Black Sports, and this is going to be real quick because this is impromptu. Because Carmelo Anthony got traded today to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they didn't really give a lot up for him. They traded Doug McDermott, Enes Kanter, which is the best player of this trade, and the second round draft pick that they got from the Bulls from last year's trade of Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott. So they didn't lose a lot at all. Their starting lineup is going to stay the same with the additions of Paul George and Carmelo Anthony. Paul George and Carmelo Anthony can play at the same time, on the court at the same time. It'll just be Carmelo Anthony at the 3, Paul George at the 2, and then Steven Richards and whatever forward they have, because I didn't see Taj as on the roster as I checked the roster today. So that automatically puts them, to me, past Houston. And it could be past San Antonio, because you never really know how San Antonio is going to be on paper. But I'm still going to put, based on last year's conference, San Antonio finished second and Houston finished third. I don't know how the Chris Paul and James Harden dynamic's going to go, but I can pretty much guess how the Carmelo Anthony and Paul George is going to go. Even if Carmelo Anthony doesn't start. Like, for some reason, if they have him coming off the bench or something, it still bolsters that offense because of bench scoring. But I see Paul George, like I stated earlier, I see Paul George and Carmelo Anthony playing at the same time. So this vaults them from finishing number 6 in the conference, to, in my opinion, a top 3 in the Western Conference. Does that mean that they're going to beat Golden State Warriors? I don't know, because Carmelo Anthony can shoot the 3. And Paul George can shoot the 3, but Paul George can also close. So Paul George could do what Kevin Durant did for Golden State, as far as, okay, let's give you the ball when it's time to close games. And they have a closer already in Russ, but he has help. So it could either be Russ or it could be Paul George to close and Carmelo Anthony to be an outside presence. I just don't think Houston, it's not that Houston isn't a good team. They don't guard anybody. So I think that they're going to be in the top 3, and it'll be Golden State, San Antonio, OKC, and whatever happens with the rest of the conference, I can do at a later time. But this is awesome for the league. This is awesome for the conference. The Western Conference is going to be like a battleground, because everybody's trying to beat the Golden State Warriors, and they might have some competition now, some legitimate competition now with OKC. Anyway, that's just a real quick opinion about the trade. I will get with you guys tomorrow with the Bears game, because I do Bears post game every week, and I will also be working on my NBA preview for who do I think is going to be in the playoffs for this season, who's my Western and Eastern Conference champions, and my NBA champion. But that's going to be at a later date. But I'll let you guys tomorrow for the Bears game. Push your Wild Black out. Later.